In this video, we'll talk about the earnings momentum. So the earnings momentum for our system is core. It's one of the biggest model of our system, and it really helps you hone in on the best stocks compared to the weakest ones or the other ones. So how do we do that? So first, it takes financial data, right? So, and it's mostly income statement based, so really related to the activity rather than the balance sheet. So the elements that we are taking into account in that model to produce a score, so you can see the score here, EM13, EM21, EM25. That score is between -50 and +50. That score is composed of 4 variables: free cash flow, profit margin, sales, and earning per share. So we take those variables, we look at those variables in history. So here we see 44 billion. So this is the earning analysis widget. You can put it in wider screen if you want, and you can run that widget. It lets you monitor sales this quarter and the change this quarter from the previous year. So 44 billion compared to 26 billion. The change is 69%. So what we're getting here is the change, which is what we want, but we're also getting the acceleration, which is -8 here. This is when you compare 77 to 69. So we take the stream of sales numbers and the stream of earning per share and profit margin and free cash flow. We look for trend, momentum in those numbers, if there's a true trend or not, if there's growth, very important, but also if there's acceleration. And acceleration might be one of the important thing here. So we rank, we score all of it. It is not a rank, it is a score. It's very important. Ranking will give you an average rank for some losers, which you really don't want. So scoring is much better. So we take earning per share. So here we have 2 possibility of earning per share. So one is the street level earning per share. So it's a street methodology from Zacks, and the EPS BNRI is before non-recurring item EPS. So for technology company, there's a distinction with like stock options that are removed or inserted in the number of options is fully diluted or not, versus regular companies. The regular companies. So sometimes the BNRI and the street are the same. Sometimes they're somewhat very different. So we take the street number for the calculation of EM, sales, profit margin, and free cash flow. So we take all this and then we score every stock based on that, and this is what we get. We get that EM score every quarter showing on the chart. So you can hover your mouse on it and you can see the EPS change, 32%, 69% for the sales change. You can see 2026 Q1, and you can do previous quarter and a quarter before and so on. How is that useful? Well, super useful, because on the chart you usually monitor prices and technical analysis and so on. Here, what you're doing is not only you have prices and you can put technical analysis, but you also have the ability to quickly have a summary with one number of what the fundamentals are doing for the company. So if I zoom in to a specific area, say in 2020, I can see that the EM is negative, -22, -21, -15, although the stock starts to rally a little bit. And then the EM20 starts appearing there at about $7. And from then, EM goes 16, 23, 26, 20. So any EM that is greater than 0 is great, and any EM that is greater than 20 is truly extraordinary. So this is what we're seeing here, a truly extraordinary number telling you that NVIDIA is definitely out of this world right there in 13th of February 2020 at $7. So possibly you would look at the stock and maybe invest a little bit within a year you would have made 3 times your money. Then it's interesting to see the EM actually negative, going negative, minus 22, 26, 18, 12, and then 22 again. So the downturn is captured there, although it takes some lagging in time here, but it is captured. And then 22 is another signal for possibly a rally. And if you zoom out to today now, you have another opportunity at $49 to buy, and it's $171. So very quickly, you can do this on any stock. You can also click on data set, and you can put earning per share and sales, which is what I've done here. You can see the earning per share on constant rise, which is not the case here. So you have that drop there. That's possibly where things got sour or turned sour a little bit for a short stint. But what you can do is you can also put the revision score, EPS estimates, and let's remove sales here. So revision score is really the forecast of where the earning per share is going. So the interesting thing is you see that curve of estimates going higher up, and for the first time in about almost a year and a half, it starts declining right there, and then really going south, and then picking back up again right at this moment, so signaling like a turnaround. So having all these variables all on one chart is truly useful. Again, the earning momentum helps you very quickly with one score to separate the wheat from the chaff, really separating good companies versus bad ones, or companies that would be a waste of time for you to investigate. Obviously, if you're looking for growth stocks, and not just growth stocks, but stocks that will grow, not specifically growth stocks per se. So yeah, very useful, key to our system. You'll find it everywhere. You would go into our screener. We have searches that are based on earning momentum, pre-canned searches, earning momentum, and then you can go there and refine your value. You can click on earning momentum, so this is the score, but I can click on earning momentum and I can filter. I can ask for all the stocks greater than 20 on earning momentum. I can search for positive revisions on the estimates, and then get a list of stock. Any stock that I can see here, UI, I can add it to the monitor, and I can add it to my stock pick monitor, and then it will show here, refreshing. I think I put it on my stock pick. There you go. And UI is here. I can click on it and then view it on the chart and see the EM and the estimates at the bottom, see if things are improving or not. So again, very useful. Earning momentum, cornerstone of our system, among many other things. So let us know if you have any questions, and thank you.